Hello guys, welcome to this channel once again. I want to just talk about 6 reasons why you must learn SQL. So SQL is quite very important because I get this request from my student asking me this question: why should I learn SQL? If I know Excel, if I know Power BI, I know other data analytics applications, why should I learn SQL? So I'm going to state 6 reasons so that you will be encouraged, or you know why you are learning SQL. So before we proceed to the next video, so just stay tuned and listen to this class. And I want to show you the 6 reasons why you must learn SQL. So let's proceed. So the first reason is that data collected via the web forms, they are usually stored in an SQL database management system. So if I sign up, for instance, or I do some transaction on e-commerce web application, those information are usually gathered and stored in web, they are stored in SQL management system or SQL database management system, DBMS. Okay, so if I am meant to analyze those information that I've collected from users, either through interaction with my website, so I just have to understand the language SQL so that I'll be able to query those data. If people place an order, for instance, they place an order online, and all those transactions made, let's say from e-commerce like Amazon, it's usually collected and stored in SQL file format. And so if you want to query it, you have to make use of SQL language. Okay, so that is the first reason. So the second reason now we are going to see or look at is that it's very versatile. SQL is a very versatile program because a lot of database management system, many database management system. Examples of database management system, like I said in my previous class, it includes MySQL, Postgres SQL, the Microsoft SQL Server. They also have Oracle database and so many others. They make use of SQL. So SQL is a very versatile language or programming language that is used in querying most of those database management systems. So that is one of the things. Versatility is an important ingredient or important reason why you should learn SQL. Then the third one is that SQL integrates easily with other tools like, or when I say other tools, other softwares can work with SQL. They can get SQL file or from SQL data source. You can easily work with SQL files from other tools like, or web application. Applications like Power BI, Tableau, Python, Arrow program. So they can easily work or integrate with SQL. So that's one of the reasons, or the third reason why you should learn SQL. Then the fourth one is that there are, like for instance, we have big data and advanced database programs or database applications. So the foundation is SQL. SQL is the foundation for querying big data. We have a lot of big data like Google BigQuery, for instance. We have what's called BigQuery. It's run by, or it's managed by Google. Then we have AWS Redshift. Then you also have Snowflakes. So this big platform that you use to manage big data, they are usually based on the foundation of SQL. So let us look at the fifth reason. So the fifth reason is that supports for instance, SQL supports other analytical skills. So when you understand SQL, you can work with Python very well, because Python is a programming language used to build web application, and you can interface. Python can use its backend database program or storage system. You can use SQL as its backend. You understand? So SQL is quite used to store data across not just web application, but also by standalone application. If you are building a standalone application, SQL is a very good platform. SQL-based system is a very good platform to store those data, and it could integrate with not just Python, even Arrow, PHP, Java, and so many programming language can work with SQL. Okay, so it supports other analytical skills. Then the last and not the least, or the sixth one, is to ensure collaboration across teams. For instance, you have a team, a database. Let's say data analysts, data engineers, data scientists, data administrators, and software developers, for instance. So when you have a team that consists of this group of people or these sets of people, so if you are good in SQL, because it's a cross platform, and also it's a popular, general, and vast or versatile language, so you'll be able to collaborate and work with different teams or different sets of people in your team. So it enables collaboration across team. So using common language, a common language like SQL, it allows analysts to work more effectively with data engineers, database administrators, and software developers. So these are the 6 reasons. So my students really ask me why they should learn SQL. So I usually tell them this, that it's a very popular language, and it is used in different platforms, and so you'll be able to work with different platforms. Even most of the data, big data, amount of data you get, they may not be collected in Microsoft Excel, but they are collected in and stored in SQL file format. So if you know SQL, yeah. So if you don't, please, this channel, I have dedicated it, this series now to learning SQL. I want to teach from basics, or I'm already teaching from basics to advanced level. I want to make sure I teach a whole lot of things and cover many grounds on SQL, so that you become a professional, you'll be able to use it effectively and harness these 6 reasons. These 6 reasons, why you should learn SQL. So thank you very much. So the next class is going to be installation, setting up the SQL environments for my SQL. So I'm going to explain the softwares, the 2 softwares you are going to install, and what their roles are for, and why this one and why this one, and how to integrate them together, why they should be there, and how to put it up. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to this class. I see you in the next class. Goodbye.